Okay guys, I got all the windshields out, rear and the front window. Um, so update. Oh, that's kind of, there you go. All the spot welds there. See, I felt underneath here and it felt like there should be a spot weld there from underneath. The best way to tell if you got a spot weld on these old cars, guys, is go across, run your finger across here, you feel a dip. In some cases you won't. You go underneath too, should be a dip on the other side that corresponds with the top. As you're welding through, if you're right on the spot weld, you'll see as you're cutting, it'll break through and you'll see a little dust fly up. And that's when you know you've reached the metal underneath. I just found out that this might need to be replaced also. It's not too bad, I might be able to fix that. What I use is got this here center punch, Harbor Freight. You push down, pop, it's got a spring in it, it'll pop in. Harbor Freight has a spot weld bit to drill the spot welds out. And I think it's like $3, something like that. I got a couple of them just in case it wears down, but as you can see, oh, crappy camera, there you go. It's holding up pretty good and it's sharp. Took the wire wheel, so I didn't have the attachment for my air angle grinder, so I just went ahead and used my old electric one that I started out with and came through here and wire wheeled as whatever I could to find the spot welds. And see there, I'm about a quarter way across the top. And just to show you, you see the plate, look at the top up there, and you'll see the top of the skin's moving too. Might be too, there you go. Anyway, there you go. It's coming loose and stops right here, and then there's the seam, the lead seam. You can see the lead in there. It's going to go right across here, so I'm not going to have to deal with any of this except for grind it out and treat it. Guys, it's very clean in here. As you can see, there's no rust holes. Everything looks good here. It's a little dirty. I do have to, you know, get out of the shade there. I do need to clean all this up, but it's just, you know, surface rust. There's no pinholes, no holes, nothing I can't grind out and treat. All the way across there. All this is in good shape. Back here, this is, you know, whatever, padding for underneath there, but under here too, it's just really just needs to be cleaned up. This look just like this, as well as all that, which up here it doesn't matter because I'm putting a new one on. So this is what matters because it's staying on the car. And well, we've got to make progress. It's slow and steady because I'm trying not to burn through or cut through. I guess even if I did, I could put a little piece of metal, weld it on, patch it, but I'm trying to take my time, be patient. You know, sometimes you get in a rush with this stuff, but this Saturday I'm supposed to be getting the new, yeah, you can see right there, look how shiny that is. There's the seam. There's a seam right there. goes across. I'm gonna be picking up the other roof skin this weekend, and guys, the roof skin is exactly like this. I mean, it's cut right here. They're right here. If you saw my other video, and there, I'm gonna have to do exactly what I'm doing to this one to the other one. Just repeat the process, and then I'm gonna have to come back here and get all these spot welds out too. But it'll all stop right here because that's where the seam is. So I got to go from here, you know, to the other corner. I mean, it looks like there's about, from what I'm counting, you know, I want to say about 50 spot welds across here. There's, well, give or take 10 or so, probably more like 60. I'm thinking about like 30 to the center and then 30 across, so more like 60 spot welds on the top there, and I'm already quarter of the way done on that side. And first just finding my groove and figuring out, you know, how to do it, because it's my first time doing that without ruining anything. But it's patience, and hardest part is since I got the engine in the car still, I guess I can come up out of the dash here and stand right there. That's probably what I'll do to get this center part, because we're just leaning over, crap's not working. So I'm probably going to go through there and kind of come out on top of the dash and stand right there and get the rest of it out. So as I go along, I'll keep showing you guys what I'm doing. I had some little pieces around here for anyone that's never done this before, as well as myself. Another good indication that you're getting the spot welds right on is little pieces of metal that were once, there you go, in those holes. They'll fall out, kind of like a hole punch. When you do a hole punch on some paper, you'll get a little piece of metal. You know, when you get that, you know you're dead on the spot weld. As you can see here, I mean, I hit a couple that I thought were spot welds, and that's just newbie stuff, you know. I'm sure that probably happened to pretty much anyone, because if you got a dip on that side and it's low on the top, you're thinking, hey, there's a spot weld there, because that's what I've been using to find all these other good ones as well, is the same procedure. And you know, and I thought these were machined on here, but it looks like this was done by hand, because you know, you got a pattern here. This looked like it was following a pattern, and then there was one up here, and then it came back down to here, and then kind of up here, and then back over, and then it went back to like a straight pattern again. It's pretty random. I don't have a light.